What's up, everyone? We are back, tired but back for another review. Once again, I am Matt, and joining me, as always, is Geoff. This real review is a special one if you saw the out of the theater reaction for The Naked Gun, you know why. Geoff and I actually got to see a movie together.
Yeah, I
This
was
is the-
visiting in Ohio, doing some other stuff, and he doesn't live that far from where I was visiting.
No,
And there
not
was
at
a
all.
screening.
He's just like, hey, you want to hang Monday? I'm like, I got a screening of Naked Gun Monday. He's like, I'm down to come. I'm like, all right,
Yeah,
there we go.
I had my own screening invite. I couldn't make it, obviously, because I was
In
in
Ohio.
Ohio.
So your reps will be shocked when you just send them this and they're like, hey, here's my
Sure.
Naked Gun review. But no, this is the fourth film in the Naked Gun franchise, and let's just be flat out honest. It is a fourth film. It's a continuation. It's a reboot of sorts. And honestly, I know where you stand on the Naked Gun, so I'll be as a newer initiate to the franchise. I can admit I had not seen the original films until like a day or two before watching this film, and I sit there. I'm like, they're not bad. There's just nothing about them that caused me to engage with them as much as I would have liked. And I don't know, maybe it was the hype I heard around the franchise, like growing up. But like, also, I think I told you, this normally isn't my type of comedy. So when I left this this fourth film in the series feeling like I did, I was completely and utterly stunned. I was laughing throughout the entire time, nonstop. There's a few visual gags that just go throughout the entire thing that I was just losing my shit over because you know why they're doing it. Like it's what do you see always happens to cops whenever they walk into a room in a in any scene of a movie or TV series. I like that visual gag, and I'll leave it at that. Um, that got me, and I was dying. There's so much fun to be had. There's a joke a minute. Some jokes you'll miss. You need to pay attention to uh, the background of what's going on because there's some visual gags going on in there. A couple fun cameos, although they're technically a part of the cast list, so they're not like surprise cameos. Oh, sorry. Woo. But yeah, I really enjoyed this film. Liam Neeson, just absolutely filled the shoes of Leslie Nielsen and would have made him proud. Pamela Anderson is having this career resurgence where we're now taking her somewhat serious as an actress, and to go from the last Showgirl to this, being able to show that range is spectacular. So I really have very few complaints or anything with this film, and I know Geoff is a big Akiva Schaffer guy, so I will let him take over
Schaffer,
from here.
yeah. First of all, I agree with most of the stuff you say about this movie. I loved it. I thought it was hysterical. I am a huge fan of the originals. I think that what you said about the originals is ludicrous, and you should go to therapy. But I do really enjoyed this movie. I cackled all the way through. People keep calling it a mile a minute laugh, like jokes, and yeah, that's true. And everything about it is pretty much funny. They do the exact same thing that the best of the Zucker brothers do, which is try to figure out at any moment, like, how can what we have to do be a joke. And the work that Akiva Schaffer and company do here, like he's done such a great job with Hot Rod, which is so fun, and Popstar Never Stop Never Stopping, and Chippendale Rescue Rangers.
Yeah,
Um,
that's the one that I cared about.
yeah, he's so good with just his sense of humor and timing, and the way that he's able to continue to kind of hold that uh, in his own personal style while still not missing a beat from how all the jokes work in the best of Zucker Brothers films. Everything is a joke, and nearly everything is really funny. Or at the very least, you sit there and you go, and a little air comes out your nose. But you're if you're constantly doing that, then you're having a good time. I had a great time. I think that this series is great because they're able to have like the best kind of slimy, evil businessman villain in each of these movies. You know, Ricardo Montalban in the first one, and then what is it? Robert Goulet in the second one. I forget the third, but so of course, like, oh, who fits that mold nowadays? It's like Danny Houston, the
Mhm.
most obvious villain of obvious villains, works so great here too. In similar in a way of like thinking of Shooter McGavin and Happy Gilmore 2, a movie that is not good, but I have interesting feelings on. Uh,
Listen, it's
they
fun. It's not good, but it's
they
fun.
make the villain so much more like outside ridiculous than you'd expect, and it works, and it's so funny. Yeah, Liam Neeson, hysterical, down to the fact that they cast a man whose name is nearly the same as the original actor's
Yes.
name. They have Pam Anderson come in, another, sort of royalty to film and television in a way. So just like the connection of Priscilla Presley being Elvis's in the original trilogy, um, it's just really really funny, and it's hard to just say, oh, what's my favorite joke, because every time I think of it, I think of something different. It is just it's so many jokes, and so many of them work so well. And I could just keep saying that over and over again. But that's about it. Like, it's a comedy. It's there to make you laugh. It looks good too. Like, it actually tries to do lighting in a way that isn't flat and like and so people could just riff and then catch it from all cameras and stitch it together normally. Like, it actually looks like they're trying to make it feel like a part of its own space, even though that space is this outsized, ridiculous world that it's living in. I love it. It's awesome.
Yeah, no. I was shocked because like I said, not enjoying the original films. I didn't know what to expect going into this, and like talking to who we talked to after the film, talked to him a bit more, and he mentioned about how he felt this was the first time in a while you could just go to a movie and it felt like an actual like it felt like the
Mhm.
early 2000s and late 90s going to watch a comedy movie.
The shared experience of
Yes,
everyone laughing in a theater at something that they're all clearly enjoying, not just
yes,
like, "Oh, like, this isn't vibing with me," or whatever. Like, it's just a straight up comedy. It's not a cop drama or anything like that. It is first and foremost just trying to make you laugh,
yes.
and it's trying to make as many people laugh in one contained space as possible. I think it does a
Yeah.
really good job of that.
And the supporting cat, Paul Walter Hauser.
He's so
Uh,
great. I love him.
Paul Walter Hauser is about to have a nice back to back scene stealing weeks right there. That's all I got to say. Because
He's got
man,
lots of great stuff.
I love Paul Walter Hauser. And there's one part literally I'm like, am I watching Cobra Kai? Because I feel like I'm watching a bit of Cobra Kai, and I'm totally fine with it. Stingray. But no, I really it's hard to really talk more. Normally, I'm kind of shocked. Normally, our reviews are like
'Cause it's
15 to
just
30
like
minutes.
it's just telling people jokes, like telling people what a
Yes,
joke is. And that's so lame to just be like, Wasn't it funny when this funny thing happened?" And
right.
that's
It's
all
just
this
like
is. It's
no. It's
just
just so
you
with
go,
that.
you laugh. Yeah, with that.
Jeff and I actually had the same grade on this. We both have it at a 4 out of 5. Uh,
Yeah.
I might actually go see this again.
I'm definitely
Um,
going to see it again. I'll probably end up actually maybe even rating it higher on more. I'm just I because ultimately I think it almost completely succeeds at literally everything it's trying to accomplish.
yes, it
So I
really
don't know
does.
why I'm this low. I'm gonna watch it again and maybe, higher. I love it. I think it's great.
But I will say that getaway scene, that was probably the scene that got me the most. I loved it.
Oh
Just loved it.
yeah. So see, that's what it is. It's like it wasn't this
Yep,
funny thing funny. Yeah,
you're right.
that's it. That's the
And
best way to
that's
describe
exactly
it.
what I
Like
was doing that. But
you just want to be
with
like,
that,
you just want to reminisce
folks,
how funny it is.
please check out our sister channel. We're at What Real Gaming, and that is run by our partner in crime, Taylor Cleek, where he's had some Mass Effect streams go on. Currently, he's doing Watt CW Season 2, so you can check that out. And yeah, and be on the lookout soon for my Doctor Doom Marvel's Legends unboxing video. I got the Doctor Doom Marvel Legends helmet, unboxed that, so that video will be coming out soon, and I'm excited for it. But yeah, I'm excited. Geoff, tell the good people where they can find you.
There, at the username listed there. You can just find me there.
Okay. And you can find me here on What Will Entertainment. You can also find me over on the bite-sized breakdown for the podcast, A Bigger Bite. And yeah, signing off. I'm Matt. That's Geoff, and this was another Real Review. We'll see you next time.